Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Halloween, Monday, October 31st. And we've got some changeable weather. Overall, the next 10 days look pretty warm. We expect some sunshine today, a little bit more in a way than what we've seen. It's still going to be on the cool side with highs in the 50s. And then tonight, as the warm air begins to push in, we could see a slight chance of some showers or thunderstorms. But overall, it looks like the best chance of rain will come for tomorrow night into Wednesday night. And I think we could see some pretty decent rainfall between a half to 2/3 of an inch or so, locally over an inch of rain, and we'll show you where we expect the heaviest rainfall to occur. If we look at the normals, our normal high is 55, the normal low is 36, and if we take a look around the area yesterday, you can see high temperatures were mainly in the low to mid 50s across much of the area. However, across southeast lower Michigan, temperatures in the low 60s, so a warm spot there, along with the most precipitation down at Blissville, about a quarter of an inch. Most of the precipitation coming just before midnight across much of the area, and again after midnight once you got into southeast lower Michigan. The low temperature yesterday, 1 Celsius at St. Thomas. If we look at the nation's highs and lows for yesterday, the highest temperature was 95 at Castle Springs, Arizona, and the low recorded was 20 degrees at Willow City, North Dakota. If we take a look at conditions around the area this morning, you see temperatures mainly in the low to mid 30s across the northern parts of the area, and then there's a frontal boundary across southeast lower Michigan. Temperatures mild across southeast lower Michigan in the mid 40s, and you can see our Marlette station down right now. Looks like we need a new battery out there in their main station, so hopefully we'll have that up and running here sometime this morning. If we take a look at the Great Lakes, you can see the radar, nothing out there. And if we look at the satellite view, you can see our next weather maker that'll be moving towards the Great Lakes, trying to push some warmer air into the region. And as it does, again, a warm front could touch off a little showers and thunderstorms across the area. We expect the best chance of that occurring would be across northwest lower Michigan, UP, into Wisconsin. And then we'll wait for the cold front to run into some pretty juicy air by that time. And that'll be for late in the day on Tuesday, probably Tuesday night, and lasting into Wednesday night before that cold front pushes that precipitation off to the east. Now, one of the models tries to hang on to precipitation, especially across the southern area of the state here as we get into the morning hours on Thursday, but I think the best bet is the bulk of the precipitation will fall between 6 p.m. tomorrow and 6 p.m. on Wednesday. And if we look at the wind flow around the Great Lakes, you can see the area of high pressure system just off to our northeast, and that's allowing most of our winds this morning to be out of the east or southeast. But already you can see southeasterly and southerly winds developing with that warmer air that'll be coming into the area, and by tomorrow we'll be in a very warm southerly breeze, and we can see temperatures pushing up towards 70 degrees. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see that area of low pressure off to our west is going to be tracking to the east, and that's going to push the warm front into the southern part of the state as we get into tomorrow morning at this time. And again, by later in the day, that warm front will be through the area, nice warm conditions. And again, some showers and thunderstorms could be touched off as that warm air does try to push into the area. And then finally, as we get into Wednesday morning, that cold front will come and be stationary across southern lower Michigan. And I think the best chance as we get into Thursday morning, if we're going to see some leftover showers, would be across far southern lower Michigan into the northern Ohio Valley. As far as how much precipitation we might expect, actually this is not 72 hours, it's 96. So over the next 4 days, you can see the area of heaviest rain is expected to be across central and south central lower Michigan, where amounts of over an inch are possible. I think most of the area stands a pretty good shot of seeing at least a half an inch of rain, maybe 2/3 of an inch of rain as an average. And again, some areas could see over an inch out of this system. And again, the bulk of it falling Tuesday night into Wednesday night. As far as snow cover and ice across the northern hemisphere, you can see this was a week ago. And if we put the new one into motion, you can see more snow now beginning to pile up across the areas to the north of the Great Lakes. And eventually we should see some cold air making its way down into the area between the 15th and the 20th of the month, the way it looks right now. Until then, pretty mild conditions. And if we look at the extended outlook, you can see over the next 6 to 10 days, very warm conditions across much of the lower 48, along with some dry conditions as well. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, a great work week, and 73s to all.